Good news. I'm going to have a baby.
That is not good news.
Are you kidding? Everyone in the universe is supposed to be thrilled and congratulate me on my decision to reproduce.
I agree that society treats pregnancy and children as positives, but that does not make it true. In reality, the last thing the planet needs is another human being.
I care about the planet. I will not use plastic diapers and I will only feed the baby organic food.
One of the worst things you can do for the planet is reproduce. Another person to use resources is not helpful. Why didn't you adopt a child that already exists and needs a parent?
I want to have my own baby, so I spent $15,000 on IVF. Why would I adopt when I can make my very own? I want my child to be a part of me.
Wow, so you are so vain you believe your DNA is special and the world needs to have more of it? You honestly believe it is better to create a new person than to take care of one that is already here and in need? You are the type of person who would buy a puppy from a breeder rather than adopt from a shelter, aren't you?
I have the right to choose to reproduce. I can't believe you would suggest it's not a great decision.
Do you think having the right to do something means you should do it? Did you actually weigh all the pros and cons and evaluate whether you would be a good parent? Or did you just have a kid because that's what most people do?
Of course I can be a good parent. And other than gaining weight and lack of sleep for a few years, what possible cons could there be from bringing a new life into the world?
The reality is that most parents suck. They are not mature or emotionally stable themselves, and have no skill set to raise mentally stimulated, emotionally intelligent and physically healthy children who can make a positive contribution to society. The average person can't train a dog to have good manners, let alone raise a kid successfully. And as for the cons of having a kid, there are too many to list.
But I want to have a family, so that I have someone to take care of me when I am old.
That is very selfish, and most people either do not take care of their parents, or resent having to do so. The reality is that it is a terrible burden, even if you like them.
But I want to have a family around me on holidays, and having kids will make everything more fun.
Having kids will make everything louder and more difficult. How many times have you wanted to smack the kid kicking your seat on a plane, or the baby screaming in a restaurant, or the kid throwing a tantrum in Walmart?
I have family values, and my kids will behave well, because I will raise them right.
You will clog up aisles everywhere you go with your enormous double-wide stroller, and most likely you will spoil your kid, and it will scream and irritate everyone around you, which you will call cute.
I am going to share my happy news with everyone, and I bet everyone but you will be happy for me.
I may be the only one honest with you, but I assure you that not everyone will enjoy your endless Facebook posts about your kid or the zillion photos of it eating and drooling that you will upload to Flickr. The truth is, it is only cute to you, and the world does not need to know every time your kid takes a poo or eats a carrot.
My kid could be the next president or cure cancer.
It is not very likely, and it is actually more likely your kid will be a serial killer and be too lazy to even vote, let alone run for office.
I will love my kid unconditionally.
Good luck with that. I'm going to go travel the world, or one of the other many things I can enjoy guilt-free without my life being centered around children.